true. You and I have never seen democracy. All we've seen is hypocrisy.
All we say to America is be true to what you said on paper.
You know what's right. Just do right. It will satisfy your soul.
Greetings, beloved. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever this may find you in the world, in the universe. I hope that your heart and your mind is well. I know it's a late evening for some. Maybe it's a good afternoon for others, but I just felt compelled to pull up on the scene and just reflect on the last couple of days of some things that I've encountered and dealt with. Not only that, but also just to talk about my friend today. So if you up, work out with your boy Big Frank. We here. Any prayer requests, wherever it jumps off, let me know. I'm just hold on. I'm just checking my audio. So let's start off with today. Let me get into it. It's really been a full week of experiences. Just a full week. But God is good, God is gracious, God is loving, and God is kind. So today, this morning, I woke up, we attended the homegoing service of my friend, which is everybody's friend apparently, County Legislator Owen Sneed. We laid him to rest today. And being at the homegoing service and celebration had quite a few different thoughts that kind of hit me. Primarily for the homegoing service, the impact that Owen has had on the lives of people is just extraordinary. Those who served as a county legislator, but also those that he served with in the chambers, in the fight to get things done. One thing that he said to me is, I'm paraphrasing, they didn't always agree, but they got done what they had to get done, and he never stopped fighting for what he believed was proper. And I kind of embraced that. When I attended the homegoing service, I walked in with the clergy. So the preachers and the first ladies and the evangelists. And when I walked in with them, on behalf of Owen's celebration, just felt honored, just felt privileged. Really felt encouraged to be able to be present for that and to stand in those places. Last time myself and Owen were together was during his Thanksgiving event, and he asked me to come and pray. And there was opposition in me getting there, opposition in just trying to be there, but also just trying to be there. And he said, "I will have you come and open and pray, then you can leave." So I thought I was going to get there in time to pray, then leave and go to my meetings. But opening and prayer didn't start until 45 minutes to an hour once everybody arrived, which is fine. But I believe that life is worth living. But I also believe that when death shows up, for those who may not necessarily agree, that death opens up another door of avenue or a door of opportunity. Not just saying that somebody's going to replace them or somebody's just going to take over for them, but I think that it is a place to be able to pivot, to readjust. Owen worked with the Democrats. He works with Republicans. He was not so biased that he wouldn't work with them, but he also understood that we got to get things done, and it requires a collaboration and a collaborative. So I, as one who talks a whole heap about the city of Niagara Falls and what it's doing in politics, I'm taking on that same sentiment that though I may not agree and though there is conflict, though I got questions and challenges, we get into that in a minute. Long story short is what needs to happen for us to accomplish what we need to accomplish. That same conversation applied to the city exists, but let's talk that amongst our family and our churches. We don't have to agree on everything. We don't have to always be on the same page all the way. Bible does talk about how can two walk together unless they agree. They can walk somewhere. We have points that we agree on, maybe not all things, but let's walk there. Let's operate there. Um, and Owen did that. He was a testament to that. Owen did events and did things he didn't get credit for that somebody else got credit for, and it's fine. He was like, I ain't gonna put my name on it, but that's another conversation for another day. Um, but yeah, man, I just want to make sure that in all that I am and all that I do, all that I navigate in, that I am truly an example and a testament of what God can do among His people. Being used by God is essential. Being used by Him, walking with the preachers always. This I go through is another level. There's another level of being that we have to become, and sometimes we don't know how to be that in full. But trial and error. What you're saying, Frank? What I'm saying is, I am a preacher. I am a prophet. I hear from God, and I'm called and commissioned to do God's work in His plan in the earth. But that requires a different level of walking into. And Owen was a spark to that conversation within myself today. So just giving shout out to him and just giving him great accolades. I used to talk with him for about 45 minutes to an hour almost every day, dropping my kids off to school. But all I want to say is, as citizens, as people, as clergy, as just men and women, we have a responsibility to aid in the advancement of the city of Niagara Falls, and that takes a collaboration. That also takes, transparency, but it also takes you to do what you got to do to get where you got to go. And I'm not naive to that. But let us truly walk together, work together, and navigate, because you can't do this by yourself. You can't win this fight independently. You need favor. Come on, somebody say favor. You need favor. You need the open door. You need provision. You need insight so that you can go to the places. And people will get angry. I am a testament that somebody literally got angry with me because the favor of God is on me. And not only is it on me, but it disturbs you so that you have to go and keep spreading lies or talking about me. But that's just the journey. That's just the journey. But yeah. So Owen's transition was heavy for me. I say this: my heart was interrupted. Is a phrase that I've adopted. Is that my heart was interrupted. Um, but peace to him, peace to his family, peace to every bit of impact that he's made in the lives of people, both near and or far. Like seriously, just shout out to him. I won't stay here. I won't stay on that too much longer, but I just really wanted to just give the element out because, like I said, he was a great element. He was a great piece to keeping me in motion. Like y'all don't understand. Like the conversations that we will have will be motivating conversations to keep on doing what you're doing. As Fire 716 Radio will get back into aggressively being the hub of information specifically for the city of Niagara Falls in Niagara Falls, New York, USA. Why? Because I feel like the news talks about Niagara Falls, but they kind of skim by it. We have so much talent, gifts, things happening, both good, both positive, that needs to be highlighted. For example, just while I'm here, shout out to those who were sworn in on the 1st of January um, for the seat that they've won, i.e., Bridget Miles, Vincent Cawley, Zay Jack, Brian Archie, Jimmy Hardaway. I said Jimmy Hardaway. Jimmy, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jim Perry, um, Sam, as well as um, Jeffrey Elder. These are individuals who have tapped into the space for this year and just holding everybody accountable that they do their part. And we'll see how things turn out. Like I'm not naive to the challenges and the commitments and what's happening out here, but the truth of the matter is that we have a responsibility to do our part, to listen, and to see what the outcome is, and then call them to the carpet. I have no problem being a carpet caller. So, also, just so you guys know, as I reflect on family, working, and trying to accomplish your goals, Oppositions to life are not abnormal, but you just can't lose your faith. You hear me? I'm going to say it again. Opposition to your goals and your desired accomplishments isn't as difficult as you're making it. Trust the Lord. Trust the Lord. Trust the Lord. Trust the Lord. What you saying, Frank? What I'm saying is, I couldn't have projected where I am today multiple years ago. But God's processing and God's structure and God's pivots and turns allowed me to arrive to this place that I am now. And I haven't even arrived to the magnitude of where I'm supposed to be, but I'm grateful. Pursue your goals, man. Really pursue what God has given you to do. Make it happen. Don't delay. Don't hesitate. Everything is going to work out because God got you. He is that kind of God. He's a God that's like, you know what? In the middle of adversity, I got you. He'll take care of you and tend to you. I just want to check something real quickly. My audio might have jumped away. Because all things work together for the good. So, no valor, and he will. He's that kind of God. So, there's Owen conversation. There's the encouragement to get back in the community and be the voice of information. Not just the drama, but also the good times, like highlighting Shorty's patio and grill, highlighting High Park Cafe karaoke, highlighting their food restaurants available. So we are in motion to becoming more present and more prevalent in what's going on in the city of Niagara Falls. But not only that, I hear you, Holy Spirit. My time is almost up. I want to encourage y'all. If you don't send no other part of this video to anybody, man, just take a moment and encourage the men, those who are trying to navigate being a father, man, being a friend, truly being a provider, being a husband. Man, I just want to take a moment and say I commend you all for your servitude. Like, yo, this social media paints this picture like everything is just one way, one-sided, one perspective. But I'm learning as I develop as a husband, as I evolve as a father, that there are certain things that you're not taught that man has to figure out and almost try to do it flawlessly. But I want to take a moment to just commend those who are navigating things well, man, balancing out the best way they know how. Be encouraged, be uplifted. My children have been causing a ruckus in my house, but we are setting that in order. And those things. Listen, I'm not going to be on here long tonight. I just want to give my reflection more so about my friend Owen Sneed before I get off of here. Y'all can watch this tomorrow morning or share it. But truth of the matter is, you have to pursue everything that God has given you to do, and you can't be afraid to be your authentic self. The person that you act like when ain't nobody around, that's you. When you're not putting on face, and you're not smiling, and you're not being extra, that's you. Maybe you're just extra by nature. But long story short is, I want you all to be encouraged that God is going to do what he does. And God got it. That's it. At the end of the day, God has it. I'm a bit tired, so I'm about to go lay down and rest. But love to Owen Sneed and his family, covering his son, his family, brothers and sisters who I saw. Just giving you guys just strength through prayer. This was my last task for today that I had to complete, so I wanted to do that. Y'all be encouraged. You'll hear more of me, more about me, what's going on in Niagara Falls. We'll let you know what the schedule is going to be for when I'll do podcasting, and also give you information about if the radio station format is going to come back as well. Just throwing some ideas out there. We'll see what the Lord say. But listen, my time is up. It's been good. It's been well. I holla at y'all. Peace, love, soul. Peace. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
You and I have never seen democracy. All we've seen is hypocrisy.
All we say to America is be true to what you said on paper.
You know what's right. Just do right. It will satisfy your soul.